Welcome to our Wellness Hub. My name is Monisi. I am your host and also your mindset coach. I help women who need direction, confidence, and purpose in their lives. I also interview experts in the field of health, wellness, healing, and mindset to give additional support in their journeys of healing and improving their lives. Today's special guest is Valerie. She is an energy healer and author of Being is the New Doing. Valerie, thank you so much for being here with us today. Tell us a bit about yourself and what are you doing to help people from around the world? The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Moni. And yes, I'm an energy healer and I work with mainly entrepreneurs who needs to put more heart and get out of their hamster wheel or gold prison, because at one point they had success, but their life doesn't feel that great. And I don't know how I do that. It's a gift. So I scan business and I feel where in the business or in the energy of the business and the entrepreneur where it's stuck. So it means it can be, I really function like an MRI. Sometimes it's in the body and sometimes it's in the company structure and organization. Sometimes I remember once I visited a company and I felt so bad because there were almost no natural light. And the entrepreneur on the way through his office told me, I don't know, it seems like my employees aren't motivated anymore. And I don't know why business doesn't flow like it used to. And then I was really contracted and I felt bad in this space. And I said, there is really something with this space. You have to add more light. Is it a sunlight if you can have more windows, or you have to add some lights and plants and ask your employees what they need, because here something is really, preventing your thriving.
You feel it. You feel
I
it.
feel it. I feel it. Often it was, this time it was, yes, I was really visiting him, but often I work online. And yes, with my last client today, I felt in my throat that something needs to come out. And she said, I need to take my place, but I don't know how to do it. And then I felt so bad. And at the first, and often I still, come back to me and, oh, what is wrong with my belly right now? Is it because I had lunch or? And then I said, I told her, there is something strange with your plexus. How do you feel? I feel so bad. I really feel contracted. I don't want to do that. I feel not respected. And she goes on. And I was, okay, it's my body giving me the information. And it's such a gift, to have access to that. You know what I mean?
And Valerie, when did you start feeling in your life that you had this?
I've always felt, always, but I didn't know it was a gift or a healing gift, or that I can be a healer. It always happened in my life as, I had to follow my gut, my emotions. And because when it's not aligned or right, or if I don't feel it, or if it feels not right, I absolutely cannot do it. It's a no. And my whole body resists it. And when I haven't listened to that, I had car accident, or yes, for the worst, or I broke my knee. That was the worst one. But the lighter one, AI doesn't work, or I cannot find my password, or stuff like that. So I have to listen to it.
To yourself. Yeah. And what were you doing before? I mean, right now you're just helping people, mainly women, men, both?
Both, yeah.
Okay. But before doing this, you were in the corporate world, you were doing something else, and then you just decided to spend most of your time.
Yes, it was a long time ago, but I had several lives. But yes, I worked in the corporate world as a market researcher. And yes, it was before 30, and I was so overachieving and overperforming and proving that I am a woman, that I can have success, that I can. And at that time, even, yes, being married and having kids and having a family was not a plan. But the thing is that life has another plan. So it happened that after the first burnout, I didn't understand what happened. So I get back to work and work even harder and push myself even more. And then I met my husband and I burned out a second time. And then I realized there is something in my hand. And then I discovered magnetism in my hand, and that I can, yes, I have this energy here, and when I put my hand on someone, it's healing. So a long time ago, around 30, I had a massage therapist because I had to literally use my hand to do something with it. So I left the corporate world and opened my practice. And then I'm meant to be an entrepreneur. So working with my head is great, but I need my head and my, the intellectual part and reflection and thinking and improving is part of who I am. So I needed to get back behind the computer. So, but I have a background in marketing, and then I went back in the corporate world for 2 years. And yeah, I don't fit in the box. So I left again. And now it's been more than 15 years that I have my own company.
That's incredible. And you wrote a book, right? Yes. I love the title. What's the title of the book? And what is it about?
So it's Being is a New Doing. And I think the title speaks by itself, I hope. But, and it doesn't mean slow down, be, observe, contemplate, and just, wait. No, it's not like that. It's just take the time and especially in this AI area, take the time to breathe, think, dream, go out in nature. Take some time for yourself to observe what can emerge from this free time, because AI is gonna do a lot of the, delegatable work. So what's left for you if you don't know how to rest, think, invent, innovate? And the human brain is good at that if you give it a chance and the space. So it's all about that, and getting to know yourself deep enough to offer you this space when you don't freak out if you do nothing for 5 minutes or 2 hours or a whole day. So it's about that. So who you are, where is your inner security? Because in this ever-changing world and crazy world, we cannot rely on something external to make us feel secure, because tomorrow it's not here anymore. It disappeared. And then I discovered 2 or 3 weeks ago that this book is very useful if you want to start working with your own AI employee, because it helps you to know yourself, find your inner security, find your inner governance, and you need that to train AI employees. So yes, and it's as well the permission slip to be yourself and work at your own rhythm. And because there is, in entrepreneurship and the corporate world as well, there are so many conditioning. You have to work 5 to 5, 8 to 5, or push yourself hard and so on. But it's not true, and we all know that. But we don't dare to, we don't give ourselves permission to take a break, don't work after lunch, or don't work before 10 a.m. And even when we have our own company.
Yes. Well, what modalities are you using today to help your clients?
Mainly somatic. Yes, it's not modalities, it's, yeah. I'm guided, you know, I receive the energy in my, yeah, to be able to receive and to know where are the main pain points my clients have to talk and talk from alignment, and he has to tell me the truth, you know, not to, because when he find excuses or when he victimizes himself, I don't receive anything. So I can say, you're trying to fool me because you're not fair, you're not honest with yourself, because I don't feel anything.
That's very interesting. And can you give our audience a practical tip that they can start applying today to reconnect with their inner selves?
3 deep breaths, of course. If they buy the book, they will get the bonus, which is a 10 minutes morning practice to recalibrate themselves. But if they don't buy the book, it's, you know, before sending an email, before picking up the phone or whatever, just take 3 long, deep breaths and feel in your body if it's okay to send this email the way it's written. Is it right to send it right now, or can it wait tomorrow? Or before you take your to-do list? It's your brain who says, do this one first, but maybe you can do it this afternoon or later this week. Doesn't change unless you work in a emergency hospital or wherever. Nobody will die if you take 2 days to answer. So yes, take the time to feel, and breathing helps you to feel.
Absolutely. Valerie, what is the best way to contact you?
Yes, email if they want. So my email is Valerie at valeriedemont.ch. Yes, if they go to the website, they will have access to my email, the book, and all the data. But of course, my corporate website has everything. They can follow me on Substack if they wish. Yes.
Beautiful.
And I love people. I love to talk. I love to answer. I love to read. Even on LinkedIn, that's okay. That's okay.
Beautiful, Valerie. Well, what an incredible conversation. Time just flew. Thank you. Thank you for bringing your energy, your story to us today. You're truly helping people and impacting lives in such a meaningful way. We will absolutely have you back. But for now, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thanks to you. And last thing for your listeners, please, wherever you are right now, please take 3 deep breaths. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. See you soon, Valerie.
See you. Bye-bye, Moni.